All right, the next section of the pedestal parts are the inputs and outputs. And so we'll start from the top down. What we have here is the power from the camera into the monitor so that the monitor is powered from the camera. So it's coming out of here into the monitor. And then the feed from the camera to the monitor is the bottom SDI, which is coming out of here into the monitor. That's how the monitor is set up. And then from the feed to our main server or to the director is the top SDI. And so that feeds into our snake, which is right here, not plugged in yet, but when it is plugged in, the feed is coming from the top SDI. All right, next we have the plug out of the camera into the monitor, which allows this monitor to change the settings on the camera through the monitor itself. So you don't have to touch anything on the camera. The camera doesn't need another monitor. You can just change the settings on the external monitor right here. Next down, we just have the power. So the power is going to the snake as well, right here, not plugged in, like I said, but when it is plugged in, that power cable is going to the snake. All right, next on the pedestal is the zoom and focus controls. So the zoom is this rocker right here on the right-hand side of the pedestal. And the focus ring is on the other side of the pedestal. So when we operate it, usually you have your right hand on the zoom and your left hand is on the focus ring. Like I said, every volunteer is different, but a standard kind of position is having both your hands on the most important controls of the pedestal. All right, next is how to manually adjust your iris or aperture ring. To manually adjust it is this ring right here. So in case the director or an Athey Creek staff member asks you to adjust your iris or aperture, you can do it manually on this ring right here. And right next to this aperture iris ring is our doubler switch, which just magnifies the focal length.